What's poppin', everybody? Your boy, the Vuslub, is in the building. All right, we're in the building. It is Pentagon Challenge, and you know what? It's going to come set off right off the bat. Things could be better. Things could be better. I'll show you what I mean. Excuse the hair. I'm just one of those days. One of those days. Let's get to the game. Hit subscribe, like, and all that stuff as well while you're at it. Let's get to the game. We're on the game. We're 13th in the Yellow League. We're not doing as great as I thought. We are repairing the financial damages, at least, though, because for the first time in a long time, we are projecting a profit for this season. So, yay! I did that. I've done that. We still have a couple of loans that we will eventually pay off in the next 10 to 20 years. In fact, it is just 20 years when we will pay it off. But as you can see, the projections are not looking bad at all. It is going to be a little bit of a minor loss from last season, but the profit-loss margins are going up slowly by the end of the season and expected to be in the green next season. So, yay for us. That is how we're going. In terms of transfers, let's talk about transfers because we've done a lot of transfers. You can see there's a lot of names on this list that we've brought in. We'll talk about those that have departed from our club. First up, it is Ahmed Bughammer. He decided to go back to Bahrain, didn't want to stay at our club, desperately wanted to leave, and he's gone to the second division in Saudi Arabia for some reason, and he just didn't want to play with us. So, yeah, he wanted to go to a bigger club, he said. Yeah. Al Dakil is another one we sold for £8,000. He was a third-choice centre-back, in fact, fourth-choice centre-back after another arrival came in, and Al Shamani just never really fitted into the squad, and he has departed as well. In terms of signings, we did make a couple of signings in the January transfer. In fact, all of these people were signed. 9 of them were signed. Musa Al-Nazan, we'll start with him. He is a right back. You can also play defensive midfielder. Probably will feature in both positions. Has played as a right back. We're looking to play him as a defensive midfielder as well. We've changed the tactic around a little bit as well. We've brought in 2 new goalkeepers. Mishari Sainor, who is literally our 4th choice keeper. He was basically brought in to be our 3rd choice keeper. The problem is Sheikh Fall wanted to leave the club. He put up a stink. We thought we had sold him. I deregistered him from the squad. He didn't get sold. I couldn't re-register him, so I brought in some other goalkeepers because we couldn't register him, and now he's sitting in my reserves, angry as hell. But anyway, we got Sainamore. He's played 2 games. I've given him a run. Didn't have a great little start. We also brought in Nawaf Shinan, who also has played 2 games. He's conceded 5 goals from the 3. So there's that. He's also currently injured. And then we also got in a player that I think is probably one of the best buys that I've found in a long time. Gum. Yeah, defensive midfielder, center midfielder, and attacking midfielder. We're using him as an attacking midfielder. The Portuguese-Brazilian, other than his first touch, could actually make a very, very good attacking midfielder, in my opinion. We are training him to play in that role. He's both-footed, which is really good, and that's where we want him to play. We also brought in, up front, Al-Saad. We did speak about him. Now, he hasn't had the best start to his career, has played 3 games, did just come back from the AFCON as well. So we're going to give him a little bit of time to adjust and get in there. We're looking for his first goal of the season. We also brought in Jay Stevens, another USA international. This is the Bughammer replacement, who I feel like, I mean, he is a decent enough replacement for Bughammer and a lot younger as well, which helps us. We also brought in a Frenchman. I haven't changed the updated pack, so we'll do that in a bit. The Frenchman, yeah, 21-year-old. He is very, very good. And he's kind of the reason why Fall couldn't be registered. I had to sacrifice one of my players. And then lastly, Khalid Eid, brought in as a third choice defensive midfielder. Probably first choice, I guess. I don't know. We'll see how he fits in their squad quite nicely. And then our last signing, Khalid Hakawi, who I feel might be a little bit better than Eid. Although the scouts don't think he is better than Eid, but I think he might be. We signed him permanently. He was a free transfer. Picked him up. I like that he's big matches. I like that he's consistent. And I like that he is level-headed in the media, which is always a good thing. A nice balanced personality, balanced type of player. Can play anywhere across the middle, which is also extremely good for us. In terms of the new tactic, this is what we're lining up with. This is what we're going with. A flat back 4-2, a 4-2-3-1. That is what we've decided on. It's pretty much what we've been playing kind of in the past, just slight tweaks. Since we made that 4-1-1-3-1 formation, we have tweaked it a little bit better. And yeah, the results haven't been great since that Kings Cup knockout at Al Faya and the draw to Al Shula. We have drawn to Neom 1-1. We then went on a 3-match losing streak, losing to Al Najum 3-1. We lost to Al Arabi 3-1 and Hajar 2-1. We bounced back with a 4-1 victory over Radwa. This is when I changed the tactic a little bit. And I'll show you what I've done. We lost to Abba 3-2. This one we actually came back we were actually the better team in this one, in my opinion. And most recently beating Al Nada 3-2. Today we've got Najran and Ohad to take on. In terms of Najran, they currently 3rd in the league. And Ohad currently 12th in the league. We are going to visit Najran. And we're going to do that in a bit. First of all, we're going to talk about the team that is starting and the slightly new tactic. You can notice on your attacking mentality, taking off basically everything. We're playing narrow, slightly more direct, higher tempo. Over here, we're going to roll it out, distribute quickly, counter, and test pass. And then out of position is where most of the changes have happened. Much high defense line, high press line, prevent shooting, trigger the press more often, get stuck in, step up, and invite crosses. I feel like we've got two very good lengthy centre-backs in J. Steven and Edgar Del Torre. They should be able to deal with the issues. The team that is starting is going to be Martri in goals, Al-Faraj on the right, Stevens, Torre, and Najim on the left. Yochin and Hakawi is going to get the start this game. Sik, Rashad, Gam, and Ahmed up front. Al-Saad is still recovering. There he is 100%. We're going to give him a chance on the bench. Also the same for Al-Harthi. He is out injured, and Sheenan is out injured. I was going to give Sainamore a chance, but I want Marty to get a little bit of a run. He's been a bit unhappy in the squad. And then just that swap on the bench. That's the team that's starting. Let's see how we do. Before we do that, we've got a little trip to Unanzai. That we've been to. No, that's our stadium. Oops. We've got a little trip to Najran. That's where we're off to. Right, we have found Najran in terms of where they are in Saudi Arabia. They are literally right down by the border of Yemen. Literally on the border of Yemen. This is the furthest south we have ever been in Saudi Arabia. And yeah, I found a little problem. They don't actually play in a stadium that is available on Google Street Maps. Yeah, so that's quite fun. We can switch to this one. So when I Google their stadium, it doesn't give me an exact location, but I can show you where it takes me. It takes me here. So I don't know if this is the stadium. I mean, it looks like a pitch. There's not much stadium around it. There's a nice car park. So we're going to just pretend that this is the stadium, and the people just stand around the side and watch the games play in the second division of Saudi. I've had a look around. There was another pitch up here, which I did see. But again, same concept. And I'm not sure if this is a football pitch or a hockey pitch. So it could be one of those two. There was another pitch somewhere that looked big enough, because there was that little one over here, which is too small, in my humble opinion. Where's that other one that I saw? Was it a bit further out? I've lost it now. There was another little pitch, sort of city side. Anyway, I can't find it. Ah, there we go. There's the other pitch that I found. So I'm not sure if this one has stands. So this is the Al Khohoud Sports Club. And when I clicked on them, it doesn't give me an actual team that plays there. So I think it might just be like a communal ground. But anyway, that's where we're heading, to the border of Yemen. Right, we're about 15 minutes in, or let's say 20 minutes in now. None of us have had a highlight. We've had 2 shots in the entire game. It's been a very much midfield battle for the last 30 minutes now. Nothing has happened in this half. This is going to be one of those games, and it might be one of those smash and grab games, which might come here. Marty with the long kick, finding Yelchin. Back to Sek. Rashad has some space now to play it in. Cuts it back to Ahmed. And Ahmed with his 12th goal of the season. He's put it in the back of the net. Our first real chance, the first highlight of the game. And Sek, a beautiful ball to Rashad, playing as the shadow striker. Cuts it in. And Ahmed, beautiful, beautiful goal from the striker. I did put low crosses on. That was not a low cross. That was a high cross, but Ahmed made it count. They're on the attack now. Al Malwad goes back post. Sal was there, and that goes over Marty's goal. This is a big game for Marty. It's a game that he needs to step up and help us stop conceding goals, because we've literally conceded a goal almost every single game this season. And as I was talking about it, we almost conceded another one right there. Half-time, yeah, we managed to survive that little bit of onslaught towards the end. It is 1-0. Ahmed's goal is the difference maker between them. Not going to make some swaps. Going to tell them they're doing fine. They're working hard. We have been the better team, in my opinion. What can the second half bring us? It brings us an opportunity to see us trading our long throws. That's right. You know I love my long throws. And we put them in action here. Del Torre to Al Najim, who's the only long throw taker. And he's found Gum with his 3rd goal of the season. He's our 2nd of the game. Al Najim with the long throw, finding Del Torre. Put it back to Al Najim. Spotted Ahmed, back to Al Najim. Beautiful cross in for Gum on the back post. It's 2. It's 2 against the team in 3rd place, by the way. And you can see Gum was clearly onside. I'm not sure who that was, but he was offside. I think it was Rashad. And somehow we are beating the team in 3rd place. Now, realistically, top 4 is probably not in our grasp, but we can at least put a good showing that this tactic works. Yelchin going for the direct free kick. If we can put this tactic into work and making it look like it's a good tactic, it could be a good stepping stone for next season to get promoted to the Pro League. Corner to no avail. Stevens will clear our lines. We've got another corner now with Sek. Looking for De La Torre. Still our main man, Stevens and De La Torre. Both are very good in the air. Both have yet to score a proper good corner run. Let's put it like that. I was hoping they were about 10 goals a season defenders. Hasn't turned out that way. Hassoun now for Najran, trying to bring it forward. Looking for options. Finds his man. Al Salis is through on goal. Marty can't get the ball. He gets dinked right over while he's still even standing. Oh, and we concede yet another goal. Hassoun finds Al-Mashi. Look at that. How does one get dinked while they're still standing? That is fascinating. It really is. We don't need to see the offside. Al Najim with the throw. Going for Rashad. Has options with him. Finds Gum. Back to Rashad. Yelchin. Good ball across to Najim. Playing this nicely. Hakai. De La Torre trying to go over the top. Can't find him. It's a mistake from the defense. Ahmed picks up the header. Almost didn't make it all the way. But Ahmed has picked up his 2nd goal of the game. It is our 3rd goal of the game. And somehow we found our scoring boots again. De La Torre's over the top. Wasn't ready anything. Hassan with the mistake. I don't know how much Ahmed knew about the direction of that. I think he was just hitting and hoping the keeper wouldn't make it back across. Let's make some subs as well. Some tired legs out there. Some not good players out there. Yilchin's run his race. We're going to bring in Khalid Eid to play there. In fact, Khalid Eid can swap with Hakawi. He's a much better Volante Segundo. Yes, change him from a Regista to a Volante Segundo. Why not? Sek has done well. Dasari come in there. We're going to switch him and Gum around. Elsewhere, Al Faraj can come off for Al Nazin on the right there. I think that's good for now. Just some fresh legs everywhere in the area, just to liven things up a bit. Free kick to Najran. Goes over to Al Monshis. Out wide, De La Torre left his man open in the middle of the box. Back post Sal. Rebounds in for Al Molwad. It's going to be a nervy 30 minutes. 20 minutes, rather. Nervy 20 minutes to end off this game. That was a good pass there. Sal shot. Don't like how much space he had at the back there, but apparently conceding goals is our thing. Well, we're approaching the end of the game. There's 2 minutes of normal time. Not sure how much stoppage time is going. Moshi is bringing for Sal with the shot. Sal shoots wide. In fact, Marty got a hand to that. It is a corner for Sal to take. Trying to bring it in. Hakai clears his lines, and Aldasari, the highest man up, will retain and just keep possession. We've got how much? 5 minutes of extra time. Oh, that is going to hurt. Can't be that much. Oh, no. 40 seconds, literally. They've given the ball away. They've literally thrown the ball away. Aldasari, take it to the other side of the pitch. Don't be a hero. Just play it to the flag. Let's go. I haven't changed the tactic for them to do that. Aldasari, beautiful ball in for Ahmed. But it was offside, and I think that might be the end of the game. It is the end of the game. We've picked up 3 very, very important points against Al Najran. Not Al Najran, just Najran. Huge moments for us. Means we do move up 1 spot from 13th to 12th. 28 points now. You can see we're 19 points behind Hajar in 4th, which is the promotion playoff. There's a lot of games left, but I don't see us catching up. We need to go on a monster run in order for us to do that. Probably not going to do that. But yeah, Ahmed, well done. Get your superb praise in front of goal. We'll be back in about a week's time for Ohad, who are 13th. Another big game for us. You can see there's not much game left in the season. So let's take on Ohad. We are back, ladies and gents, taking on Ohad. 1 forced sub is Al Faraj is injured, so he won't feature in this game. Instead, Al Nazhan will come in at right back. I was thinking of playing Al Abbas at right back as well. He can play there as well, but I kind of see him as the DM centre back role as well. But it's nice to know that we can maneuver people around. The rest of the team is going to be exactly the same. We're going to go with Marty, Nazan, Stevens, Del Torre, Najim, Hakawi, Hulchin, Sek, Rashad, Gum, and Ahmed up front. I was thinking of bringing back Salim Al-Hathi, but I might just use him as a substitute in the game. Let's go to the game. We're taking on Ohad. Niang with the throw for them, trying to bring it forward, gives it away. Hakawi, that's a terrible pass from the DM, finding Indaya. Indaya going forward, takes the chance. Good save from Martin. Masood trying to bring it back in. They're trying to break us down slowly but surely. We need to do a little bit better. Well, halftime is here, and it is 0-0. Haven't played as great as we did in the previous game. I'm not going to make swaps. I'm going to shout at the players to just do a little bit better. I want to see the ball a bit more forward. Got to try and do better in the second half. Right, 60 minutes in. Going to make some swaps. Sek has not played fantastic. Al-Harthi will come in there. Elsewhere, Ahmed not playing great. Al-Saad come up as the poacher. You know, Jay Stevens on a yellow makes me nervous. Nazam on a yellow makes me very nervous as well. Don't really have another right back or centre back on the bench. You know what? Eid come in for Stevens. We're going to move Hakawi to the defense. And Nazim can come in for Abbas there. We'll bring in Eid to play as the DM. I think those are the 4 swaps we're going to make. We need to do something. We already have attacking mentality. We can only push as far as we go. Ruiz with the corner for Ahod. It is cleared, but not as far as Ndaye. Ndaye trying to bring it forward. Ruiz with the header and Marty with the easy save in the end. That's not the end of the highlight, apparently. Marty with the throw to De La Torre. Eid finds Gum, finds Yelchin. Try to find Rashad, but they've pickpocketed him. It's too casual, and that's another casual pass from them. This time Al Abbas and Ruiz with a crunching tackle to stop Al Abbas moving forward, and now he's got the ball again. They're piling on the pressure. Al Zaid finding Masoud. And Marty, I mean, it was volleyed down to the ground. It was good height for Marty. Al Abbas with the throw. Goes long for some reason over there. But then we won it back. Yelchin finds Rashad. Trying to go over the top to Saad. Now they're on the attack again. Ruiz. Ndaye. Going all the way to the back post. It's cleared our lines. Eid will bring it forward. Take your time, Eid. Gum. Goes nicely done. Saad is through. He's got options in the box. Takes the shot. Keeper makes the save. He's still looking for his first goal of the season. He won't get it yet because he's taking the corner. Saad looking for the back post. De La Torre! And Al Hadari manages to get his hands on it. And this is all action in this half. This first half was a bit boring. Second half, we're getting everything now. Harasi trying to bring it forward. Arabi, Salim, hoping for a little bit of a mistake from them with their passing. Maybe a little wayward pass would help us. Not to be, because I think he was offside there. Referee says, yeah, he was. Okay, that was... He looked quite offside. I'm not even going to lie there. I think we're going to make another swap. Yeah, I am going to do something maybe a little controversial. Hakimi, come on. You two are going to become wing backs. We're going to go with 2 defenders on support. And then in this one, look for the overlaps. I know we go narrow, the underlaps rather. We're going narrow. We're going to try and bust through the middle. That is the play. I feel like we need to. I've got an idea. I've used it before. We have scored a goal like this before in the 3-2 loss. We were 3-1 down. We managed to score a goal. So we're going to give it a go. It hasn't happened yet. If we score here, then I'm not going to go to that tactic. Al-Saad goes through. Al-Saad on goal, and he pulls it wide. Come on, Al-Saad. All you need to do is score a goal, son. That's all you need is a goal. Salam, Sawan, bringing it forward. Is this a mistake, bringing the wing-backs up? Eid brings his man down. No penalty. It's good. It's fine. They got the ball still, though. They're trying to build it into the box. We've cleared our lines. Gum now. Finding... What was that? What was that? Sawan goes to the back post. If they scored because of that, I would have been so cross with Gum there because that was a terrible pass. Marty to Hakawi. Eid. Good ball to Hakimi. Looking for options. Goes over the top. Looking for Saad. Can't find Saad. Rashad gets it. Gum has another opportunity. Saad on the back post. Ali Saad scores his first ever goal for Al Najam. There we go. Finally getting in on the action side. He's had 3 opportunities. His third is the decisive one. A nice little tap-in header. And you know what? We now revert. We revert. We don't need to go full attacking anymore. We've got about 2 minutes, 1 minute, 5 minutes of extra time. Going to come and go. Stoppages, no stoppages. And that's it. A clean sheet. What? Clean. There we go. Clean sheet and a victory. A bit of a smash and grab if you look at the stats. We will absolutely take it. We love to see it. Another victory under our belt. It does mean Al Nujum and Al Sula both won their game, so we still stay in 12th. But more importantly, now we are 5 points clear of Ahad in 13th, which is absolutely fantastic. It does also put us... I mean, we've closed the gap a little bit to Al Najir now as well. Joe, but they do have a game. No, they don't have a game in hand. Huh. Maybe there's hope in the world. Who knows? We'll come back towards the end of the season. Maybe you guys will see a different picture. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Make sure you hit the like button. Tell your parents, grandparents, lovers, and them haters all about the Vadslup channel. Your boy, the Vadslup, is out of here. Till next time, peace. And them chicken greases. Wow.